Hi, my name is Francis, and this is a video of a dietary habit consultation completed on the 14th of February. Here I have Bolas with me, and so we're basically just gonna go through the just basic dietary habits, and what the Australian dietary guidelines are. Clarifying, I'm an exercise specialist, so I can only give advice. If you want like proper dietary meal plans, go to a accredited practicing dietitian or something like that. So we're just going through like the basic guidelines for a 19-year-old male. So what the Australian guidelines say is that we want 6 serves of vegetables, 2 serves of fruit, 6 serves of grain, 3 serves of meat, 2.5 serves of dairy, and at least 10 cups of water. And also we want to make sure we're getting at least 4 serves of the good fats, so poly and monosaturated fats within our diet. So that's what the Australian guideline says. So we'll just go by that. Now for our hub here, we want to, first of all, what's your goal? So what are you trying to do?
I'm basically just trying to get 5 kilos of muscle mass in 6 weeks, if that's possible.
5 kilos of muscle mass in 6 weeks. That is a lot. Is that a lot? That's a lot.
Because it's like, I feel like new beginnings, because usually like half a kilo a week to a kilo is like the normal range, isn't it?
Yeah.
That's what they told me.
Well, 5 kilos of weight. So we gotta remember that when you're gaining muscle, we're doing a video. So we gotta remember when we're trying to gain muscle, we're never just going to be gaining just muscle. It's usually like the best we can do usually is around 50-50, half fat, half muscle if we do it properly. So we're looking at more like 2.5 kilos of muscle. And it's achievable, but it's 2.5 kilos of muscle for a beginner. Maybe that's possible. But firstly, we would need to fix his diet. So at the moment, basically our hub here is, sorry. So what's your diet like?
Because I actually try to eat halal certified foods,
Okay.
right?
Yeah.
So by doing that, I don't eat much meat and like dairy.
Yeah.
So basically, because of like my work and stuff, I usually just go to like Subway or have like some form of takeaway after work because it's just, convenient. And but I mean, I think I eat, good amounts of vegetables and fruits,
Okay.
which I think that's a good place to start.
Good.
That's
something.
basically that.
So what's your carb intake like? What would you say? How much carbs would you say you'd be eating compared to your meat?
I mean, I'm just really like a pasta fan, I really like my breads, my spaghetti, noodles. Pretty much most days I could say I just have at least a serving of like pasta and bread every day.
Fair enough, and it's cheaper too. So
Yeah.
That's a good way to save money, being in university as well.
Mhm.
All right. So just going over a few strategies to improve this diet. So if you want to gain muscle, the first thing with gaining muscle is making sure you reach your adequate protein intake. So making sure you're eating your 3 serves of meat a day, which is around 250 grams of red meat or something, or similar in chicken. But because it's hard for you to get halal certified, I recommend trying to eat more nuts because it's high in protein and fats. So it's got good fats usually, like poly and mono, which you need as well. So, and since you're already eating enough fruit and vegetables, just adding more healthy fats into your diet will just help you out getting muscle, and protein obviously. Because with the carbs that you have, it's good that you're eating pasta, which is low GI. But with the breads, just make sure try to eat more low GI bread.
Okay, so like
Wholemeal stuff,
Yeah.
or even like rye, just something that's slower releasing,
Okay.
which is just going to be better for fuel for your body. And lastly, if you struggle looking for halal meats, it's actually getting a little bit more popular now. I guess it's a trend. So if you go to your local butcher, I'm sure you could find some, because they would have it usually. If not, some restaurants would do it. So But if you can't get meat because it's expensive, nuts is a good alternative. So we can just go with that. So I think that was free. Oh, and with takeaway, because it's expensive and it's always not like, it's not the best usually. You could start doing prep meals of, you know, your halal meat and some veggies and stuff like that, and some like sweet potatoes or something, low GI carbs. Should be good. And just bring that to work, and then just eat it after work.
Good idea.
Like yeah. Okay, so now we're going to go over the where did I put the phone? We're gonna fill out the dietary habits questionnaire. Fill this out. So I had. So how do you spell your last name?
Bolos.
Bowl. So B-O-U-L-S.
Yeah.
Okay. Date 14 of Feb. Dietary goal: we want to gain
5 kilos in
5
6 weeks.
kilos in 6 weeks. So we're gonna have to be gaining at least close to a kilo every week, which is you just can't avoid gaining fat if you're gonna be gaining that much.
Yeah,
so
exactly.
it's gonna happen. All right. So we're just gonna go through the basic stuff that we just talked about anyway. So how many serves of vegetables would you say you would eat a day?
I would say I eat like an adequate amount. So like maybe 2 to 3.
2 to 3. That is what is recommended by the Australian guidelines. So similar with fruit? Would you say?
Fruit same.
How many serves of bread would you? Oh, just carbs.
That's like what mainly of the things that I eat is basically just carbs. So
would you say more?
I would
than
say
6?
maybe more than 6. Yeah.
Okay. How many serves of dairy do you consume per day?
Dairy, not much because of the halal.
Okay. So would you say 0
I
to
would
1?
say maybe 0 to 1. Try to limit that.
Yeah. Okay. How many serves of meat and alternatives do you consume a day?
Same thing as the dairy and so.
Okay. And so discretionary choices, so like ice cream or like.
I mean,
waffle.
not really. Also because of the halal thing, you know, ice cream has like dairy, and like chocolate, you know, stuff is like most. I would say most what you call bad foods. There's some dairy involved, so I just try to get away just to be safe, you know.
So what about like soft drink or like a donut or like?
Not really.
Like a pie
I
or
guess I would
chips.
just say maybe 4 to 6 serves per week or so.
Okay, fair. So nutritional strategies to assist with the goal. So I've already gone through them already. I'll put them down as well. But yeah, so that's basically it. And I think. Oh yeah. So we can just go through the strategies again because we might as well. So basically, the strategies that we want to implement is, first of all, eat more nuts. So try to eat more like protein alternatives since you're not getting as much meat for your protein. Getting enough protein from your meat. Sorry.
Protein shakes.
Protein shakes. Just avoid whey shakes. You can get
like rice protein.
Yeah,
soy
you can get soy protein. You can get like pea protein, stuff like that. So have more nuts and protein alternatives. So, and then try to eat more low GI carbs. And we want to start meal prepping because we can get more nutrient food and also save money, which is always good. Meal prep. So those are the strategies we're going to try to work on.
Sounds good.
That concludes our consultation. Thank you for watching.